Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. Yes, we are live again for what is going to be a really interesting video, because I'm going to talk to you a little bit about file storage. In fact, I think latter part of this week I've got a whole video planned on how I use my hard drives for storing the video work that I do, and other files as well, of course, but mainly my video work. It was a viewer request, and this video actually ties in very nicely to that, because this particular product from Toshiba is their new Canvio desktop hard drive, and it offers up a nice large amount of storage in a very convenient box, and allows you to back up a desktop computer or a laptop. It's not a portable drive, it's destined to live on a desk. And I've got some advice to go alongside this product with regards to how you handle your files, but certainly we'll take a deeper dive into my file storage routines and backup routines in that video later on this week. So let's take a look at the product. This is the Toshiba Canvio for desktop. It's a new design. They used to be very slightly different. I love the new design actually. On the back we've got some of the features listed, including the security slot and the variable positioning. Basically you can stand it up or lay it down. Also on the side here, requirements. So it works with Windows, Windows 10, Windows 8.1, Windows 7. If you're using it on Mac, you do need to reformat it. It comes supplied in the box with instructions, power supply, USB cable and the drive itself. And this is what the product packaging looks like. Nice packaging from Toshiba. And a disclaimer for you, full disclosure, Toshiba sent me this out free of charge so that I could do this video, but all of the opinions I'm going to express are indeed my own. I've also left links down in the video description area to where you can pick this up for yourself. So this is the drive itself. This houses a 6 terabyte 3.5 inch 7200 RPM hard drive, so a nice fast hard drive, which is going to be ideal for if you've got lots and lots of files to back up. 5400 RPM hard drives are ideally suited for NAS drives, where you want a quieter drive and where performance isn't the main focus, whereas with this you're getting a really good performance. On the back here we have got the security lock that I mentioned, also some ventilation down the bottom to keep the hard drive cool. We've got the USB 3 connector here, cable supplied of course, and the power supply input. Power supply is supplied inside the box as well. So this isn't bus driven, you have to power this with said power supply. There's also little tiny rubberized feet on the bottom here in the corners, which allows you to stand this. You can stand it on your desk or table. There is also little tiny feet on this side, so you can actually lay it flat on the desk. Nice that the feet, especially these ones, feel very nice. They're like almost as though they're integrated into the case. Like the new design as well, there's extra, it looks like extra ventilation around the bottom, and also on this top edge there is an LED light just here. So a very nice looking drive. Performance wise, we'll talk about that very shortly, but let me talk to you a little bit about backup and how important backup is. So this could be used in a couple of different use case scenarios. Maybe you've got a desktop or laptop where you're running out of storage capacity and you just need extra storage capacity. Then you could use this to store all of your documents on, all of your videos, all of your photos, for example, your photo library, music library, and that allows you to expand your overall storage capacity on your computer without having to open your computer up. So you're adding external storage. So that's the first use case scenario. The second use case scenario is maybe you've already got a 2 terabyte or 3 terabyte or 4 terabyte hard drive in your computer, and you want to create a backup of it. So you might use a backup program to mirror across to the drive. You know, that's another use case scenario, is using this as a backup. But I want to really give you some extra information and extra advice about this. Is if you're backing up to a drive, you're putting all of your really precious files on here, don't just have one backup. Very important. This isn't anything bad I'm saying about the Toshiba drive. This is just in general, any hard drive will fail at some stage. It will, definitely. So they're spinning rotational discs. This one spins at 7,200 revolutions per minute. So at some stage in a disc's lifespan, and they have lifespans quoted on the websites, it will fail. So have a backup. Don't just have your laptop files. You know, you've got your laptop, you could use your laptop, you could drop it, the hard drive could become corrupted. So back up your files to an external hard drive. But in addition to that, I would really suggest getting another hard drive or a solid state drive, maybe a portable one, backing up to that as well and putting that off-site. Maybe you've got a relative that could store it in their cupboard. Maybe you've got an office, you could leave a copy in the office. Maybe you've got a bank security box and you've got really important files, you could pop a copy of your files in your bank security box. And then you also need a third backup, which is one in the cloud. That's my advice. An on-site backup, an off-site backup, and a backup in the cloud. And then you've got everything covered. Back to this drive and how it performs. The Toshiba Canvio desktop, or Canvio 4 desktop, has performed extremely well. You can definitely hear it spinning while it's running, but because it's got a 7,200 RPM drive in there, it performs very well indeed. Really good transfer speeds. You're sort of limited with the transfer speeds because of the USB 3 bus, but it does perform extremely well. One negative: the gloss looks nice. Don't get me wrong, when you get this out of the box, it looks nice. But with gloss finishes, and I've said this with a lot of products, it does attract dust and fingerprints. The outside is this matte finish. I would have just preferred it to have all been this matte finish, to be honest. So, or a white version as well. Bring us a white version out, Toshiba, because a lot of people like their desk to not have black boxes everywhere. That's the only negative. The actual drive itself, rock solid performer, and you can get this in capacities, I think up to 8 terabytes, might even be larger than that. This happens to be the 6 terabyte one, and I can highly recommend it. Definitely back up your files, and the Toshiba Canvio for desktop, definitely worth considering. There is a link down in the video description area to the Toshiba website, and also links to where you can pick this up for yourself. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate it. If you liked the video, hit that like button. Before I sign off, this has been live. Big hello to Rob Maguire in the live chat. Thanks very much for tuning in live, Rob. If you're watching after the live broadcast, then please do leave me some comments down in the regular comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all in another video very soon.